Nice, here we go. Absolute value inequalities. We're going to do two problems, then we're going to work on a classwork/homework. Any absolute value problem, first thing you want to check out is like, did you isolate the absolute value? Is it all by itself on one side? We're all good? Nice, then we can get started. What's the next thing that you always do with absolute value? Yeah, break it. We're going to break it up. Nothing changes. Nothing really new. We're going to break it up. So here we go. We got x plus 3 is less than 5. And then we want to take a look at what happens when negative x plus 3 is less than 5. Same thing. Same thing. What's up, buddy? No? Okay. We're going to subtract 3 from both sides on this one. That one's all good. We get x is less than 2. Right? And then this guy over here, we got negative x minus 3 is less than 5. We're going to add 3 to both sides. That's going to be like negative x is less than 8. And then we're going to divide by a negative 1. What happens when we divide by a negative 1? Yeah, man, that's what happens. That's it. Just be careful of that. Just be careful of that. What's up? What's up? All right, guys. So the first thing, let's just, without using our calculators, let's just graph up the answer and take a look at it. Okay, we're going to plot down negative 8. We're going to plot down 2, right? And then what do we got? Open or closed circles? Open. And which way are we shading? Is it going to look like some arms, or is it going to look like something in between, like a barbell? X is greater than negative 8. Give me a number bigger than negative 8. Yeah, negative 7. That's like down over here, right? And a number less than 2. Yeah, it's going to be like a barbell. Just think of some numbers that might work and try and graph it. So that's what that's going to look like. Now let's take a look how you could possibly check. Grab your calculators. This is extremely, extremely useful in multiple choice. You don't have to do any work whatsoever. Do you see the original equation? Everybody hit the, first of all, turn your calculators on, and then hit the y equals button. Okay, we're going to be punching things into this screen. Now, where do we find the absolute value brackets? Hit the math button right underneath the alpha. Hit the math button. We want scroll over to number. Do you see that ABS business? What do you think that stands for? Absolute value. So hit enter. There's ABS. X plus 3. Oh, where's the X button? Yeah, the X button is right next to the alpha button, right below the mode. Close the bracket. Does anybody know where we find these inequality symbols? Do you see this? Do you see above the math button there should be a word called test? Okay. Second test. And there's all the symbols, right? We are gonna scroll down to, where's the one that matches? 5, hit enter, and then type in that last number. Okay? So I'm going to teach you how to read your calculators. Then hit the graph button. Okay? It should give you an answer that matches what you have on your page. That's how you can tell if you're right or not. What it won't tell you is whether the circles are open or closed. Okay? Now let me also teach you how to read your calculators. Now you obviously know now how you could use this in lots of situations, right? I showed you where all the symbols are. You theoretically could check every question that you do on a test by punching it into your calculator and seeing where the answers are, right? Here there's lots of answers. So it's spread out and it looks like a bar. But let's take a look at what happens when there might be one answer. Do you see, go into the table of values. So everybody hit second graph. Whoa. Whoa. Now let's take a look. Do you see in your table of values that you'll see all these numbers listed for x, and you can scroll up and down? Those are things that you could plug into the equation. And then in the y column, you should see only zeros or ones. That's called a binary code. What do you think 0 means? 0 means no. 1 means yes. Everywhere you see a 1, that will work, right? That's a possible answer. And everywhere you see a 0, it's kicked out. You guys all good? Nice, nice. I mean, this is no different than anything that we've done. 4. There's no new stuff even involved with it. It's just going to look like a different graph at the end, to be honest with you. Split it up. We got 5x minus 2 greater than or equal to 18. Then we also got to take a look at what happens when negative 5x minus 2, whoa, wrong bracket, is greater than or equal to 18. Now let's take a vote. Would you rather distribute or just divide it right now? You like distributing? Okay, let's do it. Let's distribute it up. We're going to distribute this negative inside, where you get 5x plus 2 is greater than or equal to 18, right? 5x is going to be greater than or equal to 16. X is going to be greater than or equal to 16 fifths. What's up, man? You see? Yep. Yeah. There's my bad. Mistake on my behalf. So now when we distribute it inside, it would be that, and it would be this. Whoops. And on top of that, I divided by a negative. I would have had to have flipped my sign, so it would flip back over. Am I okay now? Yeah, my bad. This guy right here, we got 5x is greater than or equal to 20. X is going to be greater than or equal to 4. What do you think we're looking like? Barbell or arms? Four is going to be down over here. 16 fifths is got to be a little bit less than, it's going to be a little bit less than 4. Yeah, it's going to be like between 3 and 4, I think. Right? Yeah. Okay. So negative is, yeah, and it's negative anyway, so it's down over here. We got open or closed circles. Yep. Less than is going this way. Greater than is going this way. But let's take a look in our calculator. Please enter this into your calculator. Take a look. Let's just check our answer. Let's try and remember how we do this, right? Go into the y equals screen. Clear that out. Where do we find that ABS business? In the math button, right? Hit math, it's num, ABS, 5x minus 2. Where do we find those weird looking, shoot. Yep. Second test, we're going to scroll down. Here we go, 18. Please, Lord, show me a pair of arms. Show me some arms. Show them to me. Show them to me. Yes. Yeah, we're all good. We are all good.